Barcelona is one of the most popular cities in Europe with a very interesting history. Find out the best way to get to Barcelona, what to see and how to explore this city. Barcelona is the capital of Catalonia and Spain's second largest city. It is located in the southeastern part of Spain on the Mediterranean coast. Mountains stretch in the north of the city, making the city's location truly unique. Strong industrial development in the 20th century made Barcelona the main industrial and commercial center of Spain. It is also an important cultural, scientific and educational center. Barcelona covers 99 square kilometers and has a population of more than 1.8 million people. The highest city hill is Tibidabo, which is 516 meters high. The city lies at the same latitude as New York. In Barcelona, as in all Catalonia, two languages are used, Spanish and Catalan. The metric system of weights and measures is the same as in most of Europe. The electricity is 220 V. Barcelona is located in Central European time zone, so you don't need to adjust your watch if coming from Central Europe. The official currency is euro and the area code for Spain is +34. The dominant religion is Roman Catholic, although there are strong anti-clerical movements in the city. There are two legends about the origins of Barcelona. One attributes the founding of the city to Hercules, the other to Hannibal's father, Hamilcar Barca, who named the settlement Barcino. Barcelona's origins as a city date back to the 3rd century BC. It was founded by the Phoenicians, and in the 1st century BC the city was taken over by the Romans. Barcelona, which was then called Colonia Faventia Julia Augusta Pia Barcino, quickly became an important trading post in the Mediterranean. You can still see fragments of the defensive walls, the ruins of temples and other buildings from that period. After the fall of Rome, the city changed hands and was eventually taken over by the Visigoths, who established their own state here. Then, for nearly 100 years it was under Moorish rule, and after it was captured by Louis, that is the son of Charlemagne, in 801 it became a buffer zone between his state and the Moors. The city's importance diminished in the 15th century when the Kingdom of Aragonese, of which Barcelona was the capital, merged with Castile. During the Spanish Civil War, Barcelona defended itself for a long time. The Frankists did not conquer it until 1939. After the war, it became the center of Catalan national consciousness. Today it is a wonderfully developed city, exceptionally popular among tourists. You don't have to take notes. We have included all the practical info in the description below the video. That's where you can also find links with accommodation, tickets to attractions and tips on how to pay abroad so as not to overpay on currency conversions. Barcelona has a typical Mediterranean climate. The best time to visit is spring. Temperatures between 13 and 26 degrees are perfect for long walks around the city. If you're going to spend a lot of time on the beach, then visit Barcelona in the summer. The temperatures are high, often exceeding 30 degrees. The water in the sea also has a pleasant temperature. In autumn you can explore the city and go to the beach too. Warm water encourages swimming, and the temperatures, which are no longer that high, range from 15 to 24 degrees and are good for city tours. Winter in Barcelona is usually quite mild. The temperatures are in the range of 12 degrees during the day and often drop to 5 degrees at night. Snowfall also occurs, although relatively rarely. Rainfall is fairly evenly distributed throughout the year, and this makes summers here milder than in other parts of Spain. Most tourists come to Barcelona in summer, that is from June to August. It is crowded and hot then. Therefore, it is better to choose spring or autumn, April, May or September and November. Barcelona sightseeing is best started with the must-see places. The most famous is the La Sagrada Familia Basilica. This impressive temple, designed by Antonio Gaudí, is a true icon of the city. The basilica is still under construction and no one really knows when it will be finished. Many people come to Barcelona specifically to see the works of Gaudí, as there are many of them in the city. In addition to the popular Sagrada Familia, you can see numerous tenement houses that the architect designed. These include Casa Batlló, Casa Mila, and Casa Calvet. They are really original with a large number of architectural details of a symbolic meaning. Parc Güell is also a very important work of the architect. It is not only a place full of greenery, but also an example of many interesting works of the master, as well as a great place to admire the skyline of the city. However, Barcelona is not only gaudy. It's also the magnificent historic Gothic quarter with its huge and magnificently furnished St. Eulalia Cathedral. Right next door is the famous La Rambla, a pedestrian street full of artists, flea markets, cafes and stores. Halfway down the street is the Mercado de Bequeria, a marketplace that has been operating since the 13th century. Here you'll buy a variety of fish and seafood, vegetables and fruit, meat and cheese. You can also try local dishes here. Culinary presentations are often performed here. Every football fan should see Camp Nou, the stadium where FC Barcelona plays. It is one of the largest stadiums in Europe and the club is ranked among the best in the world. There are many more places to see in Barcelona. Look out for modern architecture, visit one of many parks or museums. Numerous beaches of the city are its undoubted attraction. All of them are free of charge and attract crowds of people eager to swim or sunbathe. They also encourage water sports, especially wind and kite surfing. The most popular and considered the most beautiful is Barceloneta. If you want to visit it at the weekend, you have to expect real crowds, so it might be better to choose slightly less crowded Icaria Beach. Both beaches have great catering facilities so you can enjoy the sea while sipping a drink or eating delicious local food. Barcelona is a very athletic city. In addition to the iconic soccer and the FC Barcelona club, which was the champion of Spain 22 times, other sports are also popular. Basketball, handball, hockey or rugby are at a really high level in Barcelona. This is fostered by good infrastructure, numerous sports halls and playing fields. There are also excellent conditions for water sports, including sailing, windsurfing, kite surfing and many others. This is facilitated by numerous equipment rental premises. In 1992 the Olympic Games were held in Barcelona. What remains of them are the magnificent facilities you can see. They are the Estadi Olympic Lewis Companies, the Palau Sant Jordi, the swimming pool complex, and the Olympic and Sports Museum. Palau Sant Jordi Hall is often used as a concert venue. Barcelona is also the site of many international street races which are very popular. The less athletic can play the bull in many places. The food in Barcelona is truly delicious. There are world-famous restaurants where the prices are high, but you'll also find plenty of excellent restaurants and bars that serve great food for reasonable money. Choose premises where the locals eat. You'll be sure that you taste original, authentic Catalan cuisine. Start your dining adventure with tapas. These are a variety of snacks in an unlimited number of variants. Seemingly small, but after tasting a few types you find yourself to be actually full. Pan con tomate, tortilla de patatas, patatas bravas and fried calamari are simple but delicious dishes. Octopus in various versions, fried small peppers, fish and paella are also popular here. Plus, of course, the best local wine often paired with sodas. Start your morning with coffee, which is delicious in Barcelona. When going to Barcelona you have to be prepared for the fact that it will be expensive. Prices, especially in the tourist parts of the city, are among the highest in Spain. Therefore, before setting off, carefully analyze the prices and calculate the necessary budget. The city center is the most expensive. The districts further from the center are slightly cheaper, especially when it comes to accommodation. If you're assuming a budget trip, then it's cheaper to commute from hotels further away. You'll also spend a lot on tickets to various attractions. The most expensive are tickets to Sagrada Familia and other works of Gaudi, as they start at €25. You will save a lot when you use tourist cards. Barcelona offers several types of such cards. Before you buy one, you need to check if the card has discounts on the sites you're interested in. Some of the cards also give you access to public transportation. The cards come in different versions and you can buy them at tourist information centers, at certain monuments, as well as online. The fastest way to get to Barcelona is by plane. You can easily fly with any of the low-cost airlines offering direct connections from many domestic airports. Pay attention to which airport you are flying to. El Prat de Llobregat is 10 kilometers from the city center, but most cheap flights land in Girona, which is about 100 kilometers from Barcelona. You can get from Girona to Barcelona by bus. It is about a 70-minute ride and it costs 20 euros. You can also travel by train or rent a cab. The bus station is at the terminal and you have to take a bus to get to the train. If you want to explore more than just Barcelona, you can reach the city by car. If you don't have much time but would also like to see other attractions in Catalonia, then car rental may be the best option. It is best to explore Barcelona city center on foot because a number of the most interesting places are located in the center. However, when you have to cover longer distances, use public transport. Barcelona is well connected. There are buses here, as well as trams, subway, suburban rail and cable car. You only buy one type of a ticket that is valid for all of these public transport options. There are different ticket options. Usually the most beneficial is the Target T10 card, which allows you to make 10 rides. If you only have one day to visit Barcelona, then buy a TDA, one-day ticket, which allows you to travel all day without any restrictions. For tourists, there are OLA-BC and tourist tickets, which have different time variants. Time is counted from the first time the ticket is punched. The most convenient way to get around Barcelona is by metro. If you are going by your own car, get acquainted with the parking system in the city so you don't get a ticket. Parking lots in the center are usually paid for, and they cost a lot. There are a lot of narrow and one-way streets, often even driving with GPS can get you lost. Therefore, it is best to leave your car on the outskirts of the city near the metro station and take the subway to the center. If you're already planning your trip, you can find accommodation and tickets to attractions on the spot in the links under the video description. You can also order a card for cheap payments abroad the same way. Press the bell and subscribe to our channel if you want to receive notifications about new episodes. Have a nice trip.